It's 5 minutes to 6 a.m. Lightning should be nice and ready and warm. Looks like we're at that stage. All right, let's roll out. Oops, I always forget to close this stupid thing. All right. All right, I'm going to drive over and get stuff from the house, and then we'll navigate. Overnight it charged at 285. I think that'll be just fine. Hello and good morning. This will be the first day of a nearly month-long trip here in the Ford Lightning. Leaving the house here in Tryon at a whopping 285. Temperature, of course, in the garage is 65 degrees, and it's a little chillier outside. We're going to go ahead and reset the two trips. All right, and I think I can go to this one. So we'll be leaving trip 2 as trip 2. Trip 1 will be what we're actually driving. We're going to be looking at the internal nav. If you remember, it needs a lot of work. But what we're going to do here is we will go to recent. Remember, we played with it yesterday. We're going to go to Electrify America, Knoxville. Now, this is, there's only between 1 and 2 active here. One of the things you, as a reminder, you want to always check in your Lightning is this parameter right here. It says no charging required, and we're going to arrive with 38%. That arrival percentage is your friend. You want to make sure that when you set up any destination, like we are here to Knoxville. Knoxville is only 118 miles, but it gives you a great idea of how you can get there with no problems. Now, I can technically go further, but my bladder generally doesn't hold out. So we're going to try it. If it's full and there's a long wait, then we will go to plan B. And I do believe here, it's not listed, somewhere up here is Crossville, and I believe there's another EA charger. All right, well, let's think positively. If you're new to the navigation, this ring right here is your driving range. Technically, I can drive almost all the way to Nashville, and from Nashville, we are going to go north today. Our destination will be Mount Vernon, Illinois. It's 600 miles from here. All right, well, we're wasting time. Let's hit the road, and I'll explain as I go. It is 6:05 a.m. I couldn't stand it. The rear camera was filthy, being a truck on the tailgate. If you're curious on how to clean a camera without scratching the lens, go search my videos, and I'll show you how to do it. This is the little town of Columbus, and it's 6:15 on Monday. What the heck? Where is everybody? Well, that's okay. That's a small town for you. And we're stopping to get a Scottish breakfast. Just up here in Henderson, North Carolina. We got to go through about 15 miles of construction to get on Interstate 40. We're up here
Continue 18 miles.
We're up here at Interstate 40, and we heading westbound. Let's do an energy check now that we're up here on Interstate 40. You click the word Knoxville. That's our destination. And right here, you see that? Our arrival percentage changed from 38 to 27%. It's okay. Still says we have 115 miles to go. And it's okay. And then the second check you can do is over here. You can look there where you can see, oh, it's not there now. It comes and goes. All right, second check is right here. It's 192 predicted on the GOM and 115 to actual drive. As long as that upper number is more than your destination, you're good to go. Just headed down Interstate 40 now, and some of you have asked, does Blue Cruise phantom brake? The answer is absolutely. It doesn't do it all the time, nor does Tesla once in a blue moon, but this does do phantom braking. Just starting through the gorge here between North Carolina and Tennessee, and usually leave early so I can miss all the traffic here. We're down to one lane, and sometimes with a lot of traffic it'd be backed up for miles. So I usually try to leave as early as possible, try to avoid this if I can get here this early. I'll be testing Blue Cruise. Oh, stop it. If my camera gets in the way of the eye camera, which is that little black box there, you can see it flashing. That's the illumination LEDs. It's actually infrared, but the camera lens will see infrared. Anyway, just on Blue Cruise here, going through the gorge, and it pops off. Blue Cruise doesn't like it, and it resorts to what's called lane keeping. Lane keeping does okay, but it'll give up if you're not holding the steering wheel. Sun's starting to come up behind me. It is 7:22 a.m. Just at the Welcome Center rest stop here. Gonna run in and check out the facilities here, I think. I'm out of the gorge, westbound on Interstate 40. Looking good so far. 131 miles of range and 63 to go. All right, let's have a look and see if this arrival percentage is active and not a static value when you bring up this page. I'll close it and then I'll open it again. Now, okay, so I've been an embedded software programmer for a long time, and it is not difficult. Obviously, they update the miles, they update the minutes. So what I would suggest they do is run the calculation on the arrival percentage in the background, and then just keep a value updated. And each time the minute gets updated, also update the arrival percentage. I think it would be much better if they could do that. Here's another one for you. While you're make changes to the main UI, how about right to the right of the miles to drive, the arrival percentage? How about that? I think that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's a good time to get off here with looks like a wreck up here.
Turn right, then arrive at Electrify America, Walmart Supercenter.
All right, here we go. Hey, look at that.
300 feet, arrive at Electrify America, Walmart Supercenter.
Okay, Chatty. I'll shut her up. Should just waste the stuff here. All right, well, let's see what we got. All right. Dang, this thing turns like the Titanic. All right, we are here. Put it in park. I'm going to leave it run now. Let's do some of the stats. 50 miles of range. Let's see what our predicted was. I hope it shows us. No, it does not. Okay, now there's two ways to charge your Ford. Every Lariat and Premium, and I think maybe the other trims, but I'm unsure, comes with 250 kilowatt hours free. Essentially, you just plug it in. It's very slow, but it eventually connects and you get your stuff. Now, in this case, I'm going to use my app. My app is easier to use, and I will go ahead and put the screen grab on and you can see what I have to do. All right, so to do Electrify America, you open the app, and it knows GPS-wise that we're here. We are on number 3. I'm going to activate it. You swipe it, and then I go and I plug it in. All right, here we are, successful. Now, let's see. This is not a touch screen. See, what's confusing, it says charging, but here it says thank you for choosing. It's like, hey, I'm done. All right, let's have a look at our charge current here. Remember, Ford does not display this charge current. And it's such an easy thing to do. A whopping 83 kilowatts. Well, hopefully it'll come up. All right, I'm going to sit here a little bit and we'll watch it from the window since the truck is parked right here. It's chilly out here. Wow, look at that. It's the first time I've seen this. It looks like all 4 of the DC fast chargers are operational today. Ford, you see this space right here? Yep. I think that would be a really good place for you to put this information right there. Oh, give me a break. 35 kilowatts at 28%. Kyle, I'm going to make a report. I'm moving. This is stupid. Could be here forever. Hey, you like my manicure? So why on earth would a 150 kilowatt drop down to 35 kilowatts? Right? Stupid. All right, let's see what this 350 does. That's what I'm talking about. Come on now. Well, it's better than a sharp stick in the eye. Back over on the EA app, looks like we're over 110 kilowatts here. I think you can scroll this top panel over. Shows you how much you've spent, and it shows you how much the car has taken so far. It's updated about every 10 or 15 seconds. So that's pretty handy. This is the EA app. I'm here in West Knoxville and had to move chargers. The first one started at a whopping 86 150 kilowatt charger and dropped to 35. So number 3 sucks. Number 2 we're on now, and when I left it, it was 116 kilowatts. I'm gonna run inside and use facilities, and I'll be back. Cross your fingers it's working still when I get back. We are kicking the mule now, 121 kilowatts at 52%. Go, go, go. Car recommended I charge to 52%, but here it says I'm supposed to charge an additional 10 minutes to get to where I'm going. It still wanted me to stop here. It's silly, but whatever. We're going to charge and go to Nashville. It's 159 miles, the cakewalk here. I just need to get probably about 80% here in the Lightning. Let's have a look here on our destination again. If I keep refreshing it, it tends to be updated information. All right. So let's see. All right, good. It dropped the intermediate charger because we had enough charge here. Arrival percentage is showing 14%. We're currently at 76% here, and we're still charging at 123 kilowatts. I think we'll go ahead and charge to 80%. That's where it starts falling off here. and at which point we'll disconnect and head down the road. Headed to Nashville. Just about at 80% here. Let's see what the charge power does once we get to 80%. Yeah, you see that? The truck does not like to be charged over 80%. We're down by half, so that really sucks. We're back up on Interstate 40 now, and arrival percentage is 18%. That's what you want to be watching to make sure you'll get where you're going. I think we found the rain. Just getting out of Knoxville here now. This is our...
In 1/2 mile, be in the right lane, then take exit 287 toward Cookeville.
We're going to take exit 287 here now and get a little charge at the EA. Since there's a 30-minute backup down the road, I'm going to have to go way around.
Then take exit
And I think I need a little extra energy. Otherwise, it would have made it. Click, click. All right, likes me. You press this button. These are old set of chargers. All right, it's coming up. Kind of a high state of charge, but we need a little bit here. Finally, an EA charger that puts out what my truck will take. All right, well, I'll take that. We're gonna let it charge a little ways here. This is the Cookeville 4-stall EA charger. One of them's broken, number 2, and it's in the parking lot of the Sam's Club. Again, this is a membership big box store. Just back to the truck now, and check this out. 137 kW. I don't know, I'm pretty sure my truck is good, but I'm here to tell you that the EA station, at least in Knoxville, is either underpowered due to the fact there's not enough power available from the electric company, and they don't give you the full amount, but this one does. Here's the transformer that supplies the energy to the chargers here located in behind this this barrier. One of the things you'll find is, look at the 750. That's a 750 kW transformer. Sometimes you'll see 1,000 or 500. So what that means is you divide that by 4, and that's probably the reason that this EA charger is putting out a lot of power. This is a good stop here in Cookeville, Tennessee. Here's a shot inside, 70% now, and I can't see the power, but it was 135 a little bit ago. We're going to charge to 80% since we have a good head of steam. Let's have a look now at our destination. Remember, we bailed from Nashville because of we were running low. So we want to go to Thompson right here. This happens to be the Nashville. You can see it there, 68 miles. And we're going to charge to 80, only because you either charge here or you charge there. So there was a conundrum here on the highway. I don't know if it's there. Is it here maybe? Oh, I betcha. I dislike this map. Yeah, it's all stopped here. They're routing us around, so that's where we were going to go. Let's do an energy check. 47% on arrival, 67 miles an hour and 3 minutes. Looking good. Weather's clearing up a little bit here. Looks like the rain's now behind us. Kind of spitty, but it's okay. Just pulling into the EA charger here.
Turn right, then take the first right.
Been here several times. The Tesla superchargers over
then
there.
Arrive at Electrify America, Willowbrook Commons.
And over here, tucked on the other side,
Arriving at Electrify America, Willowbrook Commons, on the right.
Is an 8-stall. So, click, clunk. All right, there you go. It's another old style here. Okay, cable cooling's on. Let's have a eyeball here. You can hear the fans and one of the chargers in the cabinets. Let's see, we're on 4. Yeah, just different cabinet number. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get this baby charged up and on to Paducah. Things are going well, 64% already. All right, a little tutorial on how to set your destination. Remember, I didn't set the last destination where I was going. I knew where I wanted to go. I selected the Electrify America chargers that I wanted to go to. I selected each one from each stop, so it gave me exactly what I wanted. So we're going to Paducah. Going north on 24 here, there's not a giant variety of fast chargers. Now, I want you to look up here now, okay? These are all chargers. The little 3 dashes mean very fast chargers and fast and not so fast. So we're going to go for very fast chargers. Now we're looking for about 100 and some miles from us. Here we go. Paducah, Kentucky. That's where we're going, okay? Click that. Now remember this, okay? This is our arrival percentage in Paducah, Kentucky. We need more than 8%. Most likely we'll be moving at 75 or whatever the speed limit is. And you can see here the range circle is just outside of where we want to go. And it's cold, it's windy, and just to be on the safe side, you always want maybe 20%, and then you can't go wrong. All right, so we're at 67% now, 8% upon arrival. We're going to let this go. Remember, this doesn't update. I think it's static. So what you do is you go back here and then choose Paducah again, if I can find it. William, this one here, okay? And then we'll see what it is. Now it's 9%. So I'm going to go in and use the facilities inside, and I'll be back, and we should be ready to go in no time. This is an 8-stall Electrify America located in Nashville, kind of southeast Nashville. There's a couple of them here. And I'm at 79%. I'm gonna unplug here just in a few minutes. It doesn't pay over 80% here in the Lightning because it'll drop from 120 to 55 or something. If you have to go, you can certainly wait, but I don't. I should have enough range now to reach Paducah. Anyway, let's set the recent. We're going to Paducah, 128 miles. You can see the range circle is past where we want to go. Here's the $64 question. That's what I'm talking about. 23% on arrival in Paducah. Let's hit it. We're burning daylight. It wants us to go way down across the front of the store here. There's plenty of, come on guy. Oh, okay, he's backing in. So they did a survey, and looky there. You're seeing it first. They're increasing the capacity here of the version 3 here in Nashville. It's a good thing. Just going through the east side of Nashville now. You can see the buildings out there in the distance, which is downtown. Yeah, so there's downtown Nashville.
Right lanes, then take exit 211 toward Clarksville.
Dang, they need to fix their road. We're almost to Kentucky here, and We're getting there. This side of the highway is really bad. You saw the truck move over. I get by him and I'll move in front of him. But whoever the contractor was on this road must have been the lowest bidder, because this is terrible. Let's do an energy check. We're, I don't know, within 3 miles, 4.8 miles of where we're going. 11% on arrival is what it says, because most likely when we get there it'll disappear. And then 26 of range, 5 miles to go, and 14% now in the battery.
Turn left.
Hey, Wally Superstore. Hear it clicking and clacking. Hey, look at that. Let's see, we get some shadows going here. There we go. Well, I'll buy that for $1, 139K. Yeah, so what are the chances of 2 Lightnings charging, one from Kentucky, one from North Carolina? Look at that. Double Lightning. Yeah, I just got back to the truck here. Look at the power coming out of this thing. It's been 20 minutes and I went up from 19 to 47. It's not working right. Great. So this one's defective. I don't think the power is stable. I'm gonna move. It's another charger here, number 1. Number 3 is doing some pretty wild stuff. All right, let's have a look, see if we're stable. Yeah, it's better to sharp stick in the eye. Yes, sir. I searched it out on the deal, and maybe I was looking wrong. But anyway, Mount Vernon's got a EA. It's where we're going. So far, we're going to arrive with 14%. I think we'll charge to about 70 and then hit the road. And I think we're good. It's 94 miles, says. Yeah, I think we have enough here. 22%. The battery over there says 63%. It's fine. Been here 12 minutes on this 150 and got quite a bit. All right, I think we're going to unplug and move on down the road. Let's go to Mount Vernon. We're getting close now, 17 miles to Mount Vernon. Looks like the GOM's predicting 58 miles with 28% in the battery. Weather turned out to be really nice today. And road conditions, of course, are the same.
In 3/4 of a mile, take exit 95 on the right to Illinois 15 toward Mount Vernon.
Look at that, our arrival percentage of 20%, 39 miles left on the GOM. Worked out fine. We're here now at the Mount Vernon Electrify. It's been a good day. It's long. It's been about 600 miles. I'll show it up on the screen of what the mileage is today. We charged in Knoxville. We charged in Cookeville. We charged in Nashville. We charged in Paducah, and now here. So there was 5 charge stops today. This is normal. In my Tesla, I can do it in 4, so, or maybe 3, only because there's more chargers available, and it makes it a lot easier for a guy in a Tesla to go somewhere. The car really figures out exactly what's going on all by itself. However, for my first big road trip here in the Ford Lightning, it was really kind of simple. So let me give you a couple key takeaways today. Perhaps if you're new to EVs or new to a Ford, that the internal navigation, while it may be able to get you there, it's going to stop way too many times to actually make some headway. That ensures a new user, of course, to use the vehicle and always be able to arrive at his destination. However, I've learned over the 5 years of EVs that the best solution, of course, is just plan a destination and go there. Charge up enough and go there. The Tesla does that by its very nature, and I'm kind of manually doing it here in the Ford now. All in all, it was a good day. Currently, we're at 75%. You might be able to see that there in the back, still at 102 kilowatts. And I'm on a 150 kilowatt EA charger here in Mount Vernon. That's about it. Tomorrow I'll do the same thing. What I'm doing overall is characterizing the vehicle to understand its idiosyncrasies, and so that I can more or less feel comfortable planning a trip like this and allowing either me, the driver, to personally select each charge location, or perhaps let the navigation, which by the way needs huge amounts of work to work properly, and all that. Some of you had asked, well, why don't you just use Apple CarPlay? Well, there's a problem with Apple CarPlay. First of all, it looks like 2010. I know, 2010 called and wants their CarPlay back. However, it has no ability to know what the car is thinking for range. Let me explain. I use the internal navigation on a per hop basis, and you saw the arrival percentage. That by far is the single most important parameter that you need to take your vehicle anywhere. That goes for Teslas or any other vehicles that are battery powered. You must know the arrival percentage. And how do you know that? Calculation is done inside of the Ford here using the GOM, the guessometer. It guesses range based on temperature, maybe some other physical parameters. And I will say that the GOM here in the Ford is done pretty well. It's relatively accurate. It's a little off. Today it was off by, I don't know, 8 or 9%, something like that. But that's pretty close all in all. So having the vehicle know this, I take advantage by using the crappy, navigation here on a one-hop basis. If you set the navigation to just take you somewhere, it'll get you there. Most likely it'll route you through a level 2 where you have to charge for 4 hours. To me, that's not even an option. I would never consider doing that at all. Anyway, that's it. I'm here. I'm going to go in the hotel and work on this video, believe it or not. I'm at 78%. When this tops out at 80, I'm out of here. I'll have plenty of energy to go and arrive. So far it looks like 35% arrival at our first stop in wherever it was, Veterans Boulevard there at the EA station along Highway 70. That'll be tomorrow. This allows me again to warm up the vehicle in the morning and have it ready to go when I come out to it. If you liked today's video, give me a like, and if you would, please subscribe. You know, there's lots more coming here from the Ford Lightning and also all my Teslas. If you want to know something, put it down in the comments, and I'll be happy to respond to you. It may take a little while. I'm on this trip now for a month, but there will be periods where I can do that. Thanks for watching. I'll look for you in tomorrow's video, and take care.